Hello everyone, this is Joel with SB Review. So today we'll be talking about if the Bissell Power Fresh Steam Mop is actually worth it. I'm going to be covering all the different features for you guys, and we're going to see just how convenient and powerful this thing is. So here we have the box. Let's go ahead and take everything out. So here we have the instruction manual. Here we have the measuring cup for the water, and they actually give us some fragrance disc. We're going to figure out how to use these later. Here we have the handle. This thing is extremely light. We have the main part of this steam mop. This is also extremely light, and this is actually detachable. I'll be showing you guys how to use that later, and there's like bristles here. And then here is the bottom. You can see there's a pad. And then they also give us an extra pad as well. Now putting this thing together is actually extremely easy to do. So all we have to do is simply place this right here. That'll lock into place. And then we can put the handle at the top here. It locks into place as well. It's ready to use. All we have to do is put some water in it and it'll start heating up. And what I can tell you right off the bat is that this thing is crazily light. So I could just like spin it around. Super easy to do. So let's go ahead and start using it. Okay, so for the first thing that we need to do, we need to fill this thing up with water. It's actually extremely easy. You can just pop open this lid and we're gonna pour it in. So they give us this measuring cup. It goes all the way up here. So we're gonna fill it up. And then that should be good. And then all we simply have to do is pour that in there. And then make sure this lid is secure. So it has these buttons right here. It has the power button, it has the first steam level, and then the second steam level. So I'm gonna go ahead and turn this on. And then we can use the first steam level. You can hear it making that noise. That means it's sucking in the water and turning it into steam. And you can start seeing the steam coming out right there. So let's do a test run of this. It's very simple to use. One thing that I do like about this is that you don't have to press any buttons to keep it going. As long as that button at the bottom right here is pressed, it'll keep on steaming. And then to stop using it, we just pop it up just like this. And then we can just press the power button. All right, so I'm gonna steam this area right here. Hopefully you guys can see this pretty well. So I'm gonna pop this down. We're gonna press the double steam mode. You can hear it sucking up even more water. Pop it up and then turn it off. I also want you guys to see how easy it is to get around corners and under stuff. This thing is quite flexible. So I'm gonna turn it on the highest mode. So you can see just how easy it was to go under that. And I would say it's about 90 degrees that it rotates. So 90 degrees there. 90 degrees there. So that way you can get all the areas of whatever room that you're steaming. And I'll let you guys see the bottom as well. And it's all concentrated, so that way it has some pretty good effectiveness. So one thing you guys might not have known is that you can actually take this part off here. So I can just press this, pops right out, and then we have this bottom piece here. So all I'd have to do, start pressing that, and you can see the steam starting to come out. And so this is going to be good for getting in those corners or, smaller areas. Like let's say if I wanted to get over here, like around the stove, I wanted to get up stains or something. Or if you just wanted to use it on like a more concentrated spot, there's like a stain right here. If something's been sitting there for months, it's gonna really help loosen that up. And once you're done steaming it, you can just use a rag and wipe the rest of it up. See, it was able to come up pretty easily. I don't know what that was. I think that was sauce or something. And then once you're done, and you want to use the whole thing again, just locks into place. You're ready to use it. You can also use this on a marble or tile floor. You just want to make sure that you don't just leave this thing in the same spot for a very long time, because you might overheat whatever spot that's in, and it can actually mess with the coating on this stuff. So be sure to always be moving it around whenever you have it on. But this is going to really help get up any type of dirt and grime that may be stuck onto your floor, and it's going to make it a lot smoother. Smooth enough to the point to where you can glide over it with your socks. You can also really easily replace the pads here. So you just pull this off. And then you can put on this new one. And then you're ready to start using it again. And the cool thing about these is that you can actually just throw these in the washer, dry them, and they're ready to start being used again. They also give you these fragrances, which you can put inside of here. You just remove this. We can open this bag here, and we can just place this in here. And then that goes right in there. And that'll basically give everything a really nice smell. It sort of smells like Febreze. But overall, this thing is pretty effective in getting up stains and actually heats up within 30 seconds, which is pretty great, and it's super efficient. What I've noticed about this that is different from all the other steamers I've seen out there is that this is basically a two-in-one. And you can take this part off here, I showed you guys earlier, and that just makes things a lot easier, especially if you're trying to get stuff up out of a corner or a hard to reach space. You can easily swap out the pads here. And it's just insane how light this thing is. Bissell always does a really good job of making things super convenient, light, and also really easy to store. And this is pretty much as sleek as like a broomstick, and you can store it in your closet, the corner of your kitchen, any of your rooms. So it's really a great option if you want to get up a lot of dirt that may be stuck on your floor and you want it to look a little bit shinier.